The man of the moment. 3 goals in his last 3 games. He's in sparkling form. We'll have the action on EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And League 2 action is what's on the menu coming up live. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Clark has it. McDonald. Andre Artean. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. A good and fair challenge. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, he's playing with great confidence at the moment. 3 goals in the last 3 games. He looks a real threat whenever he gets the ball, and I'm sure he'll add to that tally today.
Top-class defending. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yes, it was Milton Keynes that were awarded the penalty. The goalkeeper will be kicking himself. He managed to get a touch, but couldn't stop it going in. It's now 1-0 with 9 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. But the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, at around £60 million, I think he'll prove to be an excellent signing. Yes, he'll be under pressure, but he's got the character and, more importantly, the ability to cope with it.
Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And Harrogate with the ball again. Well, sitting deep here, almost inviting the pressure. And teammates to play it to. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. McGeehan. And back to the keeper. Alho. And Clark has it. Running with the ball confidently. Good tackle. And support available. Thompson. And he was in the right place to intercept. Reed. Hall. Cameron McGeehan. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And playing it back. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Nikolai Alho. Almoez Ali. Ali Koiki. This attack looks highly promising. Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
Yeah, it's a goal for Northampton Town. They've scored the opener here with 32 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. He'll take it away. He won the ball. It's opening up for them. Ali. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was!
Well, let's look at this again, because it gets better and better each time you see it. It's perfect technique, lots of movement on the ball, and nothing the opposition can do about this, apart from don't give free kicks away. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Cameron McGeehan. Tovide. Wilkinson. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Tovide. And still looking for space. Can he get them level? Well, what a stop that was. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Ali Koiki. Carvalho. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. George Thompson. Determined defending. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Good ball over the top. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And the cross into the middle. Well, far too much on that particular cross. And a tidy tackle. Fabio Carvalho. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Northampton Town. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 53 minutes played. Alex with the info as ever. Almoez Ali. A very effective challenge put in. Well, the referee can't take any chances, and now he will receive attention. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
So following the injury, back underway again here. McGeehan. Wilkinson on the offensive. And this to level it. And able to close down the shot. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Pedro Miguel seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. Nicely saved. Sound piece of defending. Ali. Alho. Chance to attack using width. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Samson Tobide. And a lot to like about this attack. This looks more than decent. Oh, great block. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Miguel.
A reminder that the reserves
Almoez Ali.
If you'd like more ticket details, have a look at the club website or contact
Determined defending.
for more information.
Oh, good vision there. Rob McDonald. Miguel. Andre Artean. McDonald. Promising position this. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. And the emphasis is on creativity. It's there for him! Oh, really commanding goalkeeper. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And there's the delivery. Cleared away. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Can he finish this? Magnificent defending. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Alho. Karim Boudiaf. George Thompson. Ala Eldin. Pedro Miguel. Artean. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Number 8, Connor Wilkinson.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Edwards.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. McGeehan. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. Oh, this looks useful, and it might be. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. Aurora Edwards. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Oh, disappointing clearance. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he should be pleased with himself today, because he performed really well, he scored a good goal, and they won the game. An excellent day all round.
Can he finish this? Magnificent defending. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser.
Just a couple of questions for you. That's it. Thanks very much.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And a chance to whip it in here. Has someone to play it to. And keeping it out. And over it comes. Not the best clearance. It's an effective clearance. And that'll roll through to the keeper. The attack just fizzling out in the end. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, he comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
Simple for the keeper. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it's a goal for Newport County. It's now 1-0 with 8 minutes played. I'm really enjoying this one, Derek.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Ollie Clark. Oh, that's a fun, and it's opening up. And the keeper more than equal to the task.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Fisted clear. Corner once more. Played over. Could still be dangerous. Able to get his body in the way. And space to attack. Well, possibilities in the centre. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. So a throw in here. Callum McDonald. Clark. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. That is a tackle and a half. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Good through ball. Well, they keep passing away. And back with Clark. Alho. Promising looking ball. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Davis Keeler done. Louis Reed. Lewis. Good pass. And options in the centre. Could be. Not the pass he had in mind. Pedro Miguel. Delightful pass. Almoez Ali. And losing possession. Alho. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Crossing into the middle. And mopping up defensively. Ollie Clark. Lewis. Oh, breezing past him. Can they slot it home? Oh, chance taken! There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
And a goal.
1-0 then.
For Mansfield Town, number 18.
Miguel.
Chris Oates.
Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Counter-attacking chance. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, nothing comes of it. The defenders know they need to get tighter. Targets available, cross comes in. Can they produce something? Well, I must say, we know full well he's capable of better finishing than that.
Well, the goalkeeper has made a save here, but really that should have been a goal. It's a bad miss, I would say.
Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. And it might be, and it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
That is that for the first half here. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, that's exactly what his team needed, because they weren't at their best in the first half. And once again, it shows what a key player he is. Can they build on that in the second 45?
And they kick off here. And keeping it out. Ollie Clark. And it's opening up. And the keeper more than equal to the task.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have...
Oh, breezing past him. Can they slot it home? Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goal. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. He's enjoying space. Now let's see about the cross. And he's got to clear his lines. Just the challenge that was required. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, lovely ball. And the decision offside here. Well, West Ham fans have been wondering, would they get their man? Well, it has happened now. It has officially gone through, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Cargill. Lewis. Callum Johnson. There's space for them here. That's a nice looking ball. An almost instinctive clearance and a corner now. Well, opting for the short corner. Callum Johnson. Oh, good vision. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Clark has it. Nikolai Alho. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Good looking cross. No nonsense clearance. Callum MacDonald. Bailey Cargill. Possession lost. It is a decent looking attack here. Opportunity. Well, somehow the goal. Keeper got to it. Time for a change then.
Number 11, Callum MacDonald, coming onto the pitch. Number 4.
So the corner played into the box. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Brown. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. And into the last 20 minutes. A danger here as he runs at them. But nothing comes of it. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oh, that's a really good pass. And the cross has promise. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Chance to equalise. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Louis Reed. Hewitt. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And fine reading of the situation. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now what's the referee going to do next? And it is red. He's been given his marching orders.
Well, it's a definite red. He's put his team under a lot of pressure now.
technique and accuracy, but the keeper able to turn it away. A stunning stop. Good visualisation and execution. And offside it is. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. The through ball. Could be a chance to break here. And passing it well. This could be troublesome. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? It's one corner after another. He's driven in the corner. But he took care of it defensively. Maris. Swan. Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
Yeah, another goal for Newport County. They're ahead by 2 now with 87 minutes played. I can't see them losing this one now, Derek.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. And options in the centre. And a strong tackle. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Oh, good-looking run. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Davis Keeler done. Tom Nichols. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
Ollie Clark.
Some questions regarding the match? No further questions, thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll start with the questions now. That's all we have time for today. Thank you.
Cameras trained on one man. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. I'm very much ready to bring you the cut and thrust of League Two. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, a really good run. Stopped a surefire goal. Playing it in. Well, no real accuracy, and easy for the keeper. Ethan Hamilton. Well read to ease the pressure. Oh, that's a fine pass. And space to cross it. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's had a terrific start to the season, hasn't he? He's been so lethal in front of goal, and while there's still a long way to go, he's very much on target to break the scoring record. Don't be too surprised if he notches another couple here today.
Doing everything possible to keep possession. Hamilton. And he's in an offside position. A really good pass. And he was in the right place to intercept. Promising position, this. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. And he takes on the shot. Brilliantly blocked. Showing good defensive judgment. Well, it's the hope of any player to make a bright start with their new club, and today is no exception.
Well, first and foremost, he's a good defender. He reads danger, he wins his aerial duels, and he organises those around him. He can also come out with the ball. He just needs a good start here.
Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Almoez Ali. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a stellar piece of defending.
VG04D0M, please return to your vehicle. You've left your lights on. Thank you.
Ethan Hamilton. Promising sequence. And Clark has it. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yep, it's a goal for Northampton Town. It was a poor clearance, and then it was far too easy for him after that. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 26 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Well, good run and good ball control. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Going short. And possibilities here. Holding it up, waiting for support. Angles it back. Able to close down the shot. And putting it wide from there. A pity, really. And Clark has it. Al-Rawi. Well, you can sense the threat is there. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Decisive in the tackle. And the throw in here. Lasse Sørensen. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Getting the better of his opponents. How about the cross? Could go ahead. And the keeper there to deal with it. Ricardo Santos. Nicolai Alho. Fabio Carvalho. Now, let's see what they can do here. Giving the ball away. Lasse Sørensen. Ethan Hamilton. Ayoma. Must take the lead here. Determined defending. Alho. The first half here comes to an end. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Still passing it around with authority. And out of play it goes, alas. Almoez Ali. Oh, nice ball. Really good build-up, but no end product. Ethan Hamilton. A bit of running room now on the wing. Can he play it in? And that is how to block. Now in a more than decent position. Able to skip past his man. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, the reported fee of around £55 million is, in my view, a good price. We know he has great ability and he's so consistent. Let's hope he fits in quickly.
A glorious chance. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
And they've given back possession easily. Ayoma. 30 minutes to go then. Making progress. Oh, that's splendid play. My goodness. That save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Time for a change then. Clearance left a bit to be desired. And a time for cool heads. Nikolai Alho. And Clark on the ball. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Thumped clear. And Clark has it. Andre Artean. Ali. Superbly read and executed.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Can they forge ahead? Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. And he's hit it with authority! Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Andre Artean. Nikolai Alho. Ali. And making sure there was no danger in the end. And dribbling with it. But out of play. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. A really good pass. Not messing around with that clearance. Hamilton. On the attack as there to be late excitement. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Ahmed Ala Eldin. And an astute piece of defending. Hamilton. And plenty of room in the wide area. And played in. might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Decent looking pass. They are making headway, but really they need a goal. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Artean might be able to get in behind the defence. Andre Artean. Must be! And a really good diving stop. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? And still an opportunity. Danger averted for now. Ethan Hamilton. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Yes, Derek, there was very little in it for much of the game. I'm sure...
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so much for answering our questions.
thank you all for joining. We're now ready for questions. That's the end now. Thank you for your questions.
Well, here's the equation. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will see them reach the knockout stages. Here on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, I've enjoyed watching them play so far. So too have the fans. Let's hope we see another good display today and they guarantee their qualification.
Miguel. Promising pass. Could cross it in here. Good technique displayed. And tidy defensive play. Has a go. Foiling his opponent completely. Well, looking at the table, it might be a celebratory occasion for the home fans because they know their heroes could clinch a place in the knockout stages. And with games to spare, Stuart. Well, they could be in here, Stuart. Nicely blocked. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. And quick thinking defensively. Big chance. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Can he put it in? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Mullen. Bolton. Angles it back. Shot blocked, but still alive. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Karim Boudia. Alho. Well, a really good run. Played into the centre. A very effective clearance. Miguel. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Karim Boudia. A disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Getting forward. Ahmed Ala Eldin. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, surely. Could be. Just couldn't get it through. James McLean. Evans. Good use of advantage there. Difficult to stop him. Is it going to be? It has to be, surely. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes, and up to a point they've looked threatening, but they need to be more clinical if they are to get this equaliser.
Lee. Bolton. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Karim Boudia. Well, inching towards half-time, and probably fair to say the fans were hoping for a little bit better than this. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
It comes to nothing in the end. Just cutting off the supply. George Thompson. And tidy defensive play. George Thompson. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Nikolai Alho. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And here's the main story. As things stand, they're not in position to move on to the knockout stages.
Well, I don't...
And this... So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Good physical play. And possession given away. Pedro Miguel. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
Well, a big piece of transfer news to relay to you, and this is hot off the press. Leon Goretzka has completed his move to Aston Villa.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him.
And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Nikolai Alho. Karim Budiaf. Pedro Miguel. Alho. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Beautifully weighted ball. And played in. Can they cover up? Well, no way through in the end. And the referee blows for a foul. Well, he's walking a fine line. No caution, though.
Well, the referee's made it quite clear, hasn't he? Next foul, and he will get a booking.
Pedro Miguel. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Alho. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Could be! Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, threat averted. Budiaf. And very deftly cut out. Illegal play, and hence a free kick.
Substitution for the visitors. Coming off the pitch, number 4, Ben Tozer. To be replaced by number 5, Aaron Hayden.
An attack full of promise. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper.
But the owner of a silver hatchback with the registration GR20.
The emphasis is on creativity.
JJ, please contact your nearest security guard. Thank
Could
you.
be! And that's a very good pound. 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can he find the net? Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Who can they pick out? Oh, stopped on the line. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. And space for them here on the flank. And a decent delivery. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed. Nikolai Alho. Being egged on by the crowd. There's the cut back. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. And players waiting in the centre. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Brown. Effective looking pass. Reece Brown. Sound piece of defending. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Nice looking move this. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Could play it in. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Karim Boudia. Well, when you're trailing by a couple of goals, there's no margin for error.
Well, you can't miss those sort of chances. That was their ticket back into the game.
And there goes the final whistle. A home defeat to begin the group stage, and they're going to have to make up for this in future games.
Well, it's not the start they wanted. It puts them under a bit of pressure going into the next game. They need to bounce back now.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out...
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so much for your time. That's all the questions we have for you.
Cameras trained on one man.
Being the top scorer in the league, it is no surprise to see our cameras are focused.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And League Two action is what's on the menu coming up live. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Fabio Carvalho. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Carvalho. Getting the better of his opponent. Great defending. Ali. Nicely timed tackle. Intense pressure. Watts. Cox. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, that's a very impressive return, isn't it? He's been excellent, and it's not just been his goals. His all-round play has looked really bright this season.
And a decent delivery. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And back with Clark. Diabate. Now someone has scored in one of the other matches. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us.
Yeah, it's a goal for Tranmere Rovers. It's now 1-0 with 17 minutes on the clock.
Thank you, Alex. He's trying to create something. What a vital intervention. Blocked again. Might jump in front. And there it is. The breakthrough. That will do nicely. Well, back underway. And 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And Clark has it. Almoez Ali. Well, this could be productive. Ali. Real chance. Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Chance for the leveller. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Mitchell. Who can he pick out? Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. And Clark has it. Alho. And back with Clark. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Distributing it well. Watts. Good-looking sequence. Now possibilities in the centre. And veering in. He must finish! And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Fabio Carvalho. And back with Clark. And intercepts again. Tom Carroll. Fabio Carvalho. Released it nicely. Taking care of business defensively here. Cox. An effective challenge. Fabio Carvalho. Fruitful looking attack. And played in. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. And over the touchline for what will be a Harrogate throw. Almoez Ali. That's a good-looking ball. Well, it goes a-begging, and when you're 2 goals down, you've got to be cold-blooded.
Yeah, they need to take those sort of chances. They're struggling here, you have to say that.
Now the attack fizzled out. Now the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Watts. That's a high-quality pass. And he's in the clear. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. And it's gone behind for the corner. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Ali. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Dimitri Mitchell. And here is Tom Carroll. And giving them too much space on the flank. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Well, the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Breaking at pace. Mitchell. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And a simple clearance, a good one. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Making progress. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Time for a change then. Delivered into the box. Still not clear. Is it going to be? How about the cross? Well, that's a sign of a well-organised defence. And scope for them to produce something exciting. It looks promising. And what a magical save it was!
Substitution for Exeter City.
And the substitution will occur now.
Number 13, Yannick Wells.
Playing it in.
To be replaced
Oh,
by-
a goal! And every player's worst nightmare, because this will go down as an own goal.
Well, as you can see, it came off him last, and as a result, it will be an own goal. So unfortunate.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? And the pass, a good one. Very quick thinking there. Ali. Big chance to get them on terms. No problems for the keeper. Harrogate Town doing well to regain possession. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Played into the centre. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Clark. Nikolai Alho. Well, they know they need to stop him. Chance to reduce the arrears. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
The food stands will be open after
Well,
the
that looked to me like excessive force. What was the referee's reading of it? There to win it back. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a goal for Sutton United. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 77 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Almoez Ali. He's going forward well here. Looking to cut inside. It has to be. Well, when you're trailing by a couple of goals, there's no margin for error.
Well, you can't miss those sort of chances. That was their ticket back into the game.
It's got to be. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Kite. Now, I believe changing circumstances in one of the other games. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yep, it's a goal for Northampton Town. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They're ahead by 2 now with under 5 minutes left to play.
Alex, thank you very much. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
So making the substitution now.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
Well, beaten easily here. And whipped into the box. He does have pressure to deal with. This could be it. And a fine stop. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it. Artean. And Clark has it. Nikolai Alho. Almoez Ali. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment.
Oh, hi there. I've just got a couple of questions about the match. Thank you for your time.